Hello, my name is Emilia Rangel, and I'm a senior drawing and painting major at CVAD. This is a recorded presentation about my current art making practice as of spring 2020. I primarily work on canvas and paper using a combination of oil paint, ink pens, brush pens, and markers. My artwork consists of irregular organic forms defined by a variety of line widths and mark making techniques. Whenever color is used, such as in my painting series, the palette is dominated by neutral fleshy tones with bright tints for highlighting. My goal in using these elements is to create images that remind the viewer of flesh and bodies without directly representing a distinct form. Rather, the forms are derived from the viewer and subject to the individual's perspective. The application of paint can happen through a variety of ways, such as brushes, palette knives, microfiber rags, and pigment sticks. The process of making a painting begins when I assemble a canvas by making the frame, stretching the material, and gessoing the surface. I treat both the frame and canvas to give it a smooth surface suitable for detailed drawing and mark making. I prefer for the texture of the image to come from the application of paint and inferred from the drawing as opposed to being from the canvas material itself. I most often work in the university's undergraduate studios, located in the CVAD building, but I also enjoy doing smaller sized work on mixed media paper at my dorm. My artistic process is based around finding a composition through making a series of exploratory marks and drawing line work to emphasize it. I often begin by laying down a layer of paint in large patches of neutralized colors, or with bright highlights that are slowly averaged out through dry brushing. My mindset during this process is to make decisions that create contrast and visual interest, while also being comfortable with deconstructing the image if it becomes too muddled. I often work on multiple paintings at the same time so they have time to dry in between sessions and I can reflect on the image before adding more paint to the surface. The focus on bodies and flesh stems from my personal experiences with appearance and perception. The ambiguity of the forms is a visual depiction of how insecurity can affect how you perceive yourself. However, this fluidity means that your appearance and self-perception can change. It's possible to grow more confident in your body and be more comfortable being around other people. The feelings surrounding trying to become the person who you see yourself as and want other people to see are the driving forces behind my artwork.